stay down, the game bless you. It's what happens. Don't fold, the game test you. If you pass it, you gone, they can't catch.
What's up, everybody? So today I'm just focusing on basically the mental aspect of trading, because that's the most important step when it comes to trading besides charting. So it's like, so how I start my day off before I even get in my trades or whatnot, I make sure I'm not stressed or nothing. When you coming into trading off the rip, you can't be stressed. You can't be having nothing on your mind. You just need a clear mind. And I'm very calm because I done meditated. I done listened to my affirmations hours before the market open. Like I get like 4:35 in the morning and get my mind right. Yeah. Nah, it's a fact. After like my roots, I wake up and then I probably work out or I jog sometimes. Meditate. I probably fall asleep meditating, affirmation, and then I smoke. Yeah, smoke a chart. Yeah, so I be really calm and relaxed. And that's why I'm like, I have a great day every day. Every day I'm in a beautiful mood. I'm always the same every day, like energetic, all at one play. So I feel like when you're leveled like that, that's what makes me a better trader. I don't have nothing on my mind. I'm not stressing about nothing. I don't like, it's all in your mind. Like stress, it's a mind thing. Like you could block that out and not stress. It's possible once you master your shit. I don't have my energy fully mastered, but I'm good. So so that's why I'm so like good with my trades, because I'm poised. I'm at ease. Go ahead. Whoever raised me hand. Someone raising their hand? Okay. Well, I'm poised. I'm calm before I'm getting into the trading. I'm not greedy at all. Like I learned, I guess I already had the skill before I came in. Like when I first started trading, I never focused on the amount of money that I made. I never cared about that. I focused on the percent wise. That's was my bragging rights. If I hit 100, because I'm like, there's traders that could hit like 10% and make thousands of dollars. My 10% might be $1 when I first started off, if that's all. If you got a question, you could just cut me off, unless the phone tweaking or your computer. So yeah, I'm gonna chart a little bit too. I ain't gonna just fully talk to y'all. I'm gonna chart too, but I never focused on the amount of money, because that's what everything I do. Joshua fucking me up, bro. I'm a Steelers fan, bro. I ain't even a 49ers fan. I'm a Steelers fan. But yeah, I keep reading your messages. Every time you send it, I stop and hesitate and look. But damn, I lost my train of thought. And I'm up there right now, so damn. So yeah, so when I first came in, I never looked at the amount of money. And that's how I just look at life in general. Because I feel like you manifest what you think about. You know, thoughts is powerful. So whatever, start with thoughts, and then it turn into a physical form. So if I limit my mind to telling me that I'm only $100, I'm probably only going to make $100 or under $100. So I leave my mind open. It's kind of weird. What people think is weird, but that shit is very true. Like whatever the mind believe, the mind believe you can achieve. Like your brain is so easily fooled. So I never be like, I want to make $200 in the market. I just be like, I just come in the market with just a clear head. I don't care how much amount of money I make. I don't even have really a target for percentage wise. I just get in and take what I can get. That's it. And it's no limit. So I could make $1,000, $2,000, whatever. I'm not putting no caps on the ceiling. If I just wait for y'all. So you can't help it. You just gotta chat. But so the that's first of all, you just gotta be very calm. And that's the only reason why I'm patient, because I'm calm. You can't be patient if you're shaky and like nervous. Might be nervous before your trade. If you're nervous before your trade, paper trade, like yeah, paper trade. You might be nervous like your first couple of trades, but if you're nervous every trade, you're most likely just losing money. So you're not building any confidence. Paper trade, because you'll hit and gain a little bit of confidence and then go back into the market. Don't straight do paper trade though. You want to go back and forth just to, I think so personally, just to keep your mind sharp. Me personally, I never paper traded, but I hope that I paper traded. Um, that's what I hope. See, Joshua, you see fucking me up. I wish that I paper traded. I lost, so I came into the market like March. I think I joined this group March 11th or something like that, and I took my first option trade like March 15th, something like that. So when I came in, I got beginner's luck on Neo. Uh I would pull it up. I don't have, matter of fact, am I? So on Neo, my first trade went crazy. Damn, I ain't even put it in my favorites. It was like not my first, but like one of my first trades, like probably like my fourth trade. It was like 1,647% on my. So after I hit like that, I got cocky, like thought I was the man. You heard? So I like um I got big head, like Angel is right now. If you want to hear my boy, I got a big head because I was smacking crazy, like, and I'm like, yo, this is easy. Everybody says it's hard, and then damn, I think just the market was just flowing easy. Like Neo, I was shorting it. So I don't even know, that was straight beginner's luck. I had puts and I was smacking that thing down, and I went crazy. And then I lost one day. Um but one thing that, well, I'm gonna continue my story. I lost one day, and then that day turned into a week. Uh that week turned into 2 weeks. And then I believe I won one time and snapped my 2 week losing streak. I won one time, and then I went back on a 2 week losing streak. So it was like a month I went on a straight losses. So you know that money I made, that shit was gone in like, it was like 2 weeks though, because I always, one thing about me though, like I'm smart with my money. So the stock market, like Trap, he says the stock market is a printing machine. So I treat it just like that. Like it's printing money for me. It's allowing me to do things, go to play. I went to Africa trading, y'all. Like I'm from the hood, like, and I I'm trading stocks, something like that we just think is something not for us at all. And I was in Africa a couple months ago on the beach. You heard? Like shit is wild. So I noticed it was serious. So I always been on my stops. A lot of y'all don't be on y'all stops. And if you the reason why stops is good because the mental aspect of it, like it's there for a reason. You should take advantage of it because um because you don't have to worry about, like, you don't have that much anxiety. Like, you ever been in a trade and got so much anxiety? It's like that's just not a good feeling. You shouldn't trade if you got, like, this shouldn't be more stress added to your life. Like, you don't want extra anxiety and shit. Like, I don't like feeling anxiety. I don't want to feel that at all. As soon as I feel anxiety, you have to, like, don't even think it's weird. You gotta talk to yourself. I talk to myself like, but fucking you gotta, like, you gotta be tapped into yourself. Like, like spirituality and all that. Like I'm into it. Like I don't care how I'm presented to the world. Like I care about how I'm presented to myself. So like I will talk to myself. I check myself and all that. Like if I get out of line, I tell myself I'm getting out of line. Like you got to be self aware of yourself. Like I tell myself like, no, you're bugging. Now sit down if I'm getting anxiety, and I shut everything off. And the most like you don't know who you are until you alone, like isolated. Um, I sat in a hole before. I was wilding back then when I was in the streets, and when I sat in a hole for like it was like 60 days, it snapped something in my like something went off in my mind. Um, so but and then I learned like when I came home, like Bob Proctor, um, Earl Nightingale, Napoleon Hill, um, what's it called? How to think and grow. I forgot, but yeah, it snapped, and then I just learned that like being isolated is when you learn yourself. So when you get anxiety, that's what you have to put yourself. You have to take yourself out this world, like literally. I take myself out this world, and I'll meditate. I'll put my body in like a trance, and I meditate. I listen to frequencies to attract money, like 472 HZ, a few of them, or I just meditate. Even if it's rain noises or something like that, I just meditate, and till my body is numb. And I'll walk around everywhere in the streets and all that as if I'm meditating. Like I'm very calm and shit. Like so, you just have to put yourself in that space right there. You got to be very calm and stuff. So that's very important. That's what makes me a good trader. It's not even about life. That's what makes me a great trader, I think, because I haven't been in this shit for a year. Like I haven't been in this for a year. The only reason why I do so good is because off the rip I was into stops and shit. Like, and I was like, I ain't like I be seeing y'all blow like 10 racks. Oh, here goes Angel. Damn, bro, I thought I blocked you from getting in here. Shit. So, but I'll be like, I'll be like, yeah, y'all blowing racks like thousands of dollars, and I'll be like, bro, like I got it, but how are y'all comfortable? I'm not comfortable losing fucking $100, right? Like y'all losing thousands of dollars, and that's crazy. That should make y'all want to use stops and stuff. So um, this is all a mental game. Like you have to when you have to train yourself. I could like mostly all the new people on here don't sit there and watch the charts. That's not good for y'all. Like if you I don't know how to say it. Like your mind have to be really sharp for that. Like to sit there and watch charts all day. And the reason why I say that is because it's building up anxiety. When you're in it, when you're in the trade and you see it getting close to your stop or something like, or you see it going down, you don't know if it's a reversal. You might think it's a reversal, but it's a pullback. And I see everybody panic and sell. Like that's another reason why you should be calm. Fucking so when it pulls back, when it pulled back to me, I'm calm. I'm not thinking about oh it's about to hit my stops. I'm not thinking about none of that because that's why my stops is there. So I don't care about that at all. And I can sit there and watch the charts like 24/7, just keep giving y'all levels and not panic because I'm good with the amount of money that I could potentially lose. So that's another important part, like position sizing. You have to be if you're stressing how much you're going to lose, that means you shouldn't have kicked that money out. You don't play with no money that could jeopardize your situation or your family situation. Like that's just common sense. So like, but if it's like play money and you throwing it into the market, treat it like, of course, hard earned money, but at the same time, it shouldn't hurt you if you lose it. So that's something that's really important. Like y'all gotta not just throw the whole thing in a pot and think it's gonna blossom. Like you gotta like trading is like it's like watering flowers. Your shit takes a long time. it's gonna take a long time to get it shaking out. I'm about going to pass. Yeah. Let me go through the messages real quick. Spreading propaganda. Son, Angel, yeah, Think and Grow Rich. Yeah, sir. Yeah. Yo, Angel is funny, bro. uh and that's another thing that's good about the group. Like this group isn't like we not just strictly no posting this, no posting that. Like you want to laugh and shit. Like that shit makes me feel good, refreshed. I'm happy all day, and I'm happy all day. And besides when I see bullshit, but other than that, like just the energy for the most part,
I don't know.
it's
You think he's
refreshing.
drinking watermelon water?
It's refreshing. Um, it's very refreshing. It's entertaining and stuff. So that's good for us when we trading. So y'all want to just focus on just being more calm. Don't bring no problems into the market because it'll affect your trading. You'll see it off the rip. You'll start dealing with emotions. I'm heartless when I'm in the market. I no emotions at all. If I lose money, I lose it. I don't dwell on it. I just let it check me on the chin. Right. Meaning if I lose, because I do lose, I just lost was it 2 days? When did I lose? No, 2 days ago I hit. I think it was Friday. I don't know. I do lose, but see that's how much I don't care. Like go ahead. Did somebody say can I ask a question?
Someone did.
Go ahead.
Yo, you got to get this guy in the Discord on this call, bro. You got to talk him out of it.
No,
He's about to do what I did, but worse. He said, "I'm about to YOLO on SPY, man. I feel some emotional trades coming."
That's what's up. Tell me to
No,
like it's like you asking the wrong person.
that's not my fault though.
Like yeah, you that's just dumb. Like you can't help everybody. Like you, I don't even tell you nothing. Like today probably my last day. I think you know. I think you just like playing. But yeah, you got to be very calm in the market. You got to have confidence. That's why Angel's hitting right now because he has confidence and he doesn't listen to what nobody else tells him. He sticks to the script, which is the most important part. Like stick to your script. Like nobody else is. We all got the same book, but we have different stories. So yeah, be calm. If you arguing or something like that, don't trade at all. Make sure you use your stops because that'll help you. And I think I got a chart in order to remember other stuff that I want to say. Do anybody have any other questions?
You got in on any SPY puts or nah? Oh, matter of fact, hold up. This guy just came in. Jay, get money. You can unmute yourself.
No, Angel.
Yo.
Isn't the VC okay?
No? All right.
I'm sorry.
You won't listen, bro. I can't watch someone do it.
Yeah, let me mute your ass.
Nah, I'll mute myself. I got you.
But damn.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
How long did it take for you to figure out your trading strategy?
Let's see. To complete it, I found my trading strategy within probably I would say 2 months, and it wasn't completed. I thought it was completed, and then I'm kind of hard headed, but I listen sometimes. But so Mario got me into the AVWAP, and that's what I was missing. That's what completed my strategy. So I would say 3 months it took me to fully get a solid setup. That's when my foundation was solid. That's when I start seeing wins. Like that month that month that I losing streak I went on, that was much needed. That was just that's if I didn't go through that, I wouldn't have found this crazy. Like I wouldn't be so good. Like I'm really good. I know I am in a short amount of time, but that's only because of the work I put in. You gotta have a burning desire for this shit, for anything in life. I really want this because I know it could. I'm all about generational wealth, so I'm thinking about my kids, and whatnot. I'm in the businesses and all that, so I know that this trading could take me there. So I just like I have a burning desire. You could ask Mario. No, I would be in the Discord till like 1 in the morning, and I'll be in there all day. Like I still do the same thing, but now I'm to myself more. Um, I studied. I studied. What was? I studied like I'm not lying, y'all. Like fucking like I want to say 12 to 15 hours a day. I literally study. Because I don't work at a physical job, and then I do my own shit. So I just throughout the whole day, if I'm not in the market, I'm just studying. So studying. When the market close, if it's my week with my kids, I wait till they go to sleep, and I hit the market, and I'm just studying, watching videos. I'll read in the daytime, and
Recording in progress.
I don't think about I think about sleep because you want to be refreshed, and that's good for our bodies, keep us replenished. I do I tested my body, and I know how much how much sleep my body can run off without burning out or hurting myself. I'm in the herbs and shit, so as Steve Harvey said, we like you chasing your dream, you don't need sleep. Like so I was studying to like 1 in the morning, and then I'll get in the stock market like I think 7:30 I'll start charting and stuff. So like this um good like 6 hours. But then I started waking up at 4:30. So now I study till like 11 at night. So now I probably do 10 hours. I cut it down, but I'm ahead. That's my whole goal. It's just I want to be ahead of all of y'all that's on here now. I don't want y'all to get close to me. Well, some of y'all are further than me. You know, I'm gonna catch you, but I can't let whoever started before me get uh further than me. That's like you gotta have that competition like mindset. That's what keep me going hard all the time. When y'all sleep, I'm a study because those few hours in a couple years will turn into days. I'm ahead of you. Like so, you gotta have that mindset. That burning desire. Uh, and yeah, the stops. You just gotta be like, you like it's a game for me. If I master something, my energy or something, if I told like my mind never tells me what to do. I tell my mind what to do. Like that's how it is. You put the thoughts inside your mind. That's why we have a conscious and we have a subconscious mind. You put the thoughts into your mind and whatever. You don't let it put the thoughts into your mind. And I say that because when I get in the market, I'm not greedy. Like I know when it's time for me to get out. I don't be like, no, I'm gonna stay a little longer. Blah blah. Y'all gotta stop doing that. Greed. That shit. Y'all be up 500, 600, and then it gets all taken away.
You just hop
Fine.
out the play?
Huh?
Or you like put a stop loss on? You just hop out
Yeah.
the play or put a stop loss on?
You said, do I put a stop loss on?
Yeah, or do you just like hop out the play?
I put a stop loss on every single trade. Nah, probably every single trade. Even
Well,
if I'm
sorry. Do you move your stop loss off or like set like a limit sell order then when you taking profit? Like how you take profit?
Yeah. So like, so if my stops is intact, um, I'm a break and retest trader. So off the rip, I'm waiting for the break and retest. Then I get in. Boom. Now I need to see it go up. So say we in calls. I need to see it go up and build the structure. Remember I told y'all candles bounce off of candles. So I'm gonna show you that. I needed to build a structure. Once it builds that structure and I know that a candle will bounce off the structure and not go down and smack my stops, I will move my stops up right there. If that makes sense.
Thank you. Yeah.
But yeah, greed is the main thing, y'all. You gotta be happy with what you make. Like, I don't know what everybody make at their job, but this is extra money. Like, so don't be greedy. Was I forgot how it was. $20 a day gets you a couple bands though in a year. So like, you don't gotta go crazy.
I don't know. I be forgetting.
You got my chart. So I'm a chart something.
I be
Anybody have any questions?
Do you usually trade like SPY or like ETFs, or do you have like a watch list of stocks that you just watch? Like,
I trade SPY, but I got a watch list though. I don't focus on SPY. When you first starting off, you should stay with one stock. But like, I mean, you can marry SPY, but I mean, what you gonna do when SPY is consolidating for a week? That shit consolidates a lot. So I you gonna have to unmute yourself. I'm about to mute everyone. So yeah. Yeah. Did that answer your question?
yes, sir.
Good. Do you trade based on media reports of certain stocks or just on what the chart is telling you? Yeah. I only trade what the chart's telling me. I don't care about news at all. I don't look at no news, nothing. People say because I'm a supply and demand trader. Like, I'm trading by support, resistance, my trend lines and shit. But that's supply and demand is what moves the market. News is gonna fluctuate it. So yeah, I don't trade no news. I just trade what I see on that chart. That's it. Yeah. Y'all got it. Like I was saying before. Like one good thing about Angel, I don't want to keep like bring his name up because he already got a big head and it's not good on him. This shit gonna make him feel good, but he got confidence. That's why he's doing good. He don't listen to what I said, what Mario said. He spent anybody like he sticks to his script and he gonna stay in his trade. And he's been hitting. I use Webull and Robinhood. Y'all gotta not be easily persuaded because the group gets crazy. Like y'all seen today, it was crazy. So if you traded and you was constantly in a group, you probably lost money. Like, because it was crazy. It was very distracting. Like, it was very distracting today. And then with everybody yelling different plays and stuff like that, that's confusing. So like, if you feel like that's going to persuade you, like I seen, if you think it's going to persuade you, then don't check the group chat when you're in the trades and stuff like that. Well, in the Discord. Yeah, you just gotta be confident in yourself. And don't be persuaded by money because Jay get money for, I don't know if you on here, but like I'm pretty sure he's seen us telling him Angel started like 2 days ago. He started I'm not knocking him, but he started like 2 days ago. And you see him make the 2 bands, that's good. And I hope he keep running that shit up, but he gonna have to take some losses, and his losses might be soon because he just started. So just because he hit 2 bands, yeah, well, fuck that. Just because he hit 2 bands, don't just blindly follow him. Like I already see you already following him and stuff. I'm not following nobody in the group. When I first started, I don't follow. I'm not a follower. I'm a leader, so I'm not gonna. Even if you know what you're talking about, I'm gonna respect you, but you're not. I'm not putting nobody as a leader. I might look up to you, but we could be on the same level. So like Mario knew way more than me. I have no problem. You got to be you can't have a big head like that. Like when I first started, I was in his inbox a lot. You can't be like were you shy and shit like that, because if you shy and shit, then the money gonna be shy towards you as well. Like, so you gotta ask whatever's on your mind. I would ask him constant questions, and one thing he told me is like, um, always know why you doing something, basically. So like, majority of you guys use moving averages. Can anybody tell me what a moving average is?
Hmm. A moving average is the it's the app basically. Well, first it's between days. It's like 1 day, 5 day, a month. The MA, like we got 180 MA, we got 10 MA, 50 MA, and it's the moving average. It's the average movement. Yeah,
It's the
average.
median price that the stock
Yeah,
moved over
the
that specific
average.
time.
Hmm.
Yeah, you just can't use average in the definition. I was trying to think of a word like
Yeah, I was
what
trying to find
word?
the right word for it. Yeah,
Yeah,
you feel
me.
me? You feel me? Yeah, you feel me? That's
But
part.
do
That's
y'all
spy
do y'all
spotter right
use
there.
moving average as a? Do anybody else use moving average as a support and resistance?
I got MA 180.
No, not since Mario talked shit about it a couple of days ago.
All right. Besides you, do anybody use moving
I'm
averages as
joking.
support and
Yeah,
resistance?
me.
Yeah, that's not what it's made for. So that's already you're using something the wrong
Oh
way.
no, I just use it for the lines. I'm not actually going off it. Don't worry.
I'm sorry, Angel. I should silly me. I should have known, right? But don't the moving y'all should know what the moving averages is for. It's a guide. Y'all should know if you're using the AVWAP, you should know what it is. The MACD and all that, y'all should know exactly what it is. And another thing is he said y'all gotta you gotta ask questions. Like majority of everybody on here is using the hourly time frame, the 4 hourly time frame. Uh yeah, so those two, the hourly and 4 hourly. But y'all not knowing y'all getting stopped out before I get stopped out because you're missing a piece of your candle. And probably only there's 42 people on here, probably less than 10 people know that. You're mostly everybody in here is missing a piece of their candle because their data isn't distributed into the candles equally, closed candles equally. You see, Mario, I'm a sponge. You tell me something, I'm gonna grab it. I remember you said no, closed candle. Um, so it's 6.5 because you here when you Mario don't want you to know that he don't want you to know that he's literally in here. So that's why he's doing that, Angel. So it's a 6.5 hours of trading. If you put an hour or 4 hours into it, it's not gonna equally go in. You gotta do 65 minutes instead of your hour. You gotta do your 130, 165, 195. So y'all should all know that there's a YouTube video. I forgot. I'll post it. There's a YouTube video. He breaks it down. I'm not about to break it down because I don't break nothing down that I can explain to a kindergartner. That's as simple as that. So yeah, definitely zone out to check the trends. The video was no. I'll when I find it, I'll put it in the Discord one.
Thank y'all for streaming too.
Huh?
No, I said thank y'all for streaming now and earlier.
Oh, word. You're welcome, bro. You could just type in like the truth about the hourly time frame, something like that, and you'll find videos. But I'll post the one that I find. What can I say? Have confidence in the market. I be seeing y'all saying y'all nervous. Words is powerful. Whatever you preach is just that's what you get. That shit, like I'm Muslim, but I know it's in the Bible too. Like, whatever you think, that's what you're gonna receive. So like you gotta be careful what y'all say. Y'all nervous, you're nervous, you're nervous. Now that's where anxiety is built from. Like, so now you told yourself to be nervous basically because you kept saying the word nervous. So it already alerted your mind because what happens normally when you're nervous. So it's like basically you just press the nervous button because it responded to the word. Um, so y'all gotta have confidence, just be calm, be extremely patient. My thing is I don't chase the market at all. I let it come to me. If it don't come to me, then I don't want it. That's with anything. That's with anything. Like the only thing that I'm not even really chasing money because I'm not about to work 5 jobs and none of that. I'm work smart or whatever. I don't chase nothing at all. I'm not chasing no ladies, nothing. Like you want to, if you don't chase it, it'll come to you. Like so, you wanna like, I don't know how to plan it because you like of course you still gonna like so like in the market I'm not gonna like if it's in a continuation phase, I'm not gonna get in and hop and try and catch the ride, the wave, or whatever. I'm gonna let it come to me, and then I'm gonna set my stops, and then yeah, so that's it. But you got to be patient. You got to break and retest. That's what everybody problem is. They're not patient at all. So when the stock goes, they like, oh, it's not gonna pull back. It's not gonna pull back. Let me hurry up and get in now because I'm not gonna know when it rejects or something like that. You gotta just be relaxed at that time right there. Relax and just think if it go, it wasn't meant to be. If it doesn't come back, it wasn't meant to be. That's what life, bro. Like same with charts. If it doesn't come back, it wasn't meant to be. Like so, but it will possibly come back. And that's how you set up, you got your setup already. And so now when the morning, so you chart the day before or you chart in the morning. So then when opening bell come, I'm sitting. I'm like, this is what I do. So after my meditation and all that stuff, and I eat and stuff, um, I'm ready for the market. I'll throw on some motivating music, or I play, like I said, the 472 HZs or some shit like that, just to get my mind ready to make money. I send my gift in the Discord because my mind already registered when it sees little baby and with the money. That's me knowing that it's time to make money. I'm telling myself, okay, it's time to make money. So I put in the group chat all the time. Um, listen to why is that? Why I catch that out of all things? I listen to metal to relax and trade. I could tell. I could definitely tell. You're definitely dangerous.
I'm weak.
Huh?
Hey, Lau and Ab, do y'all alert y'all trades to anybody?
I do sometimes. Spence always do. He always posts every trade he enters.
Um,
Mario does.
I'm kind of iffy because I feel like if I make a play, sometimes it'd be on the fly, and I'm real willing to take that risk, and so I don't want to push that out to everybody and then they lose money. Like right
Yeah.
now, at this very moment, right now, I took a Tesla swing, and I'm down. Hold up, where my phone at? I'm down. Where we at? Where we at?
Right, she about to be up 1,000%.
I'm down. Nah, not even, bro. Far from that. I'm down $46 right now. That's 25% of that play. I paid $184. So I ain't pay that much money to me because $184 I can make that in a second. That's nothing.
I
It's
got you.
a
Yeah.
lot of money. I still value that. So I'm
Yeah.
still gonna keep them. Like right now, I'm like $46. I'm like, ow. But I'm smart enough to slow the bleeding. Like
Mm.
that's a trick that you're gonna pick up on your journey if you ain't doing it now. And that's with stocks or anything or options. Like it makes so much sense to like if you know, okay, I could be facing a big crash on this play, I might either want to join in on the fun and make some of that money back, you know what I'm saying? In a sense, basically, but why ride the wave? Why go against the trend? Like they say, right? Like if I know my play is not riding the trend, the smart thing to do is ride with the trend. You know what I'm saying? So like whether I was going to day trade this play, this SPQ play that I'm up more than I'm on a loss with Tesla right now. Matter of fact, hold on.
The chat crazy.
I'm up $55 and I took and I'm worried about a $46 loss. Like I'm green. You know what I'm saying? And it could go either way. So the way I see it is like, all right, so I stumbled a little bit, I fucked up, I recovered. But I didn't push that play out to everybody because y'all would have seen 25% and y'all would have had a 10% stop loss. Great. I'm glad you out that play. You know what I'm saying? Now, if the shit happened to turn around, you're going to be like, fuck, I should have stayed in or whatever. But at the same time, I couldn't tell y'all, like, go buy SPQQ. I would have to think that y'all know, okay, if your calls ain't working right now, you, one, shouldn't be buying calls. Two, if people is making a lot of money off of put every 5 minutes for like the next rest for the damn near rest of the day, pretty much, like something should have kind of told you, okay, I should be looking at put and really do my charting and see why everybody makes money. You know, now how quickly you can do that, that come with time. You know what I'm saying? If you're just starting out, you're gonna figure it out. But yeah, I said all of that to say though that when I do push out plays, like I'll try to give like stop loss and all that stuff because I know people need that. But me personally, like when I take plays, I manual stop loss it because I have the I can check my phone at work, basically. But I shouldn't. But I do have the ability to like monitor my trades, whether I want to turn the day trade into a swing or make it a day trade and peace out and then go back to work. You know, I can do that because of my job.
Yeah, I got that same blessing. So you can inbox me your risky trades. I don't care.
But just know that if I see the market like tanking super hard and it's because of tech, I'm in SQQQ. You ain't even gotta ask me. How about that? One way or another. I mean, and I mean hard, like days like this, these kind of days, like best believe I'm about to call because I don't really like playing put. So me buying a call on SQQQ is money just as much as y'all buying them SPY puts and Tesla puts and Apple puts and Netflix and all of that. And by the way, Disney was up while the market was going down, and I know why. But yeah, Disney. How about this? I'm looking at Disney. If Disney is up tomorrow, I think Disney's what around $82 if she didn't go under to like 80. I think she's something to look at because that actor strike is pretty much a news catalyst still because it's ongoing. However, I heard this morning when I listen to the economic news. I say Google play economic news every morning, and it said that they was basically coming to agreement that the people on strike and I guess the powers that be, I don't know, these film companies or whatever, or studios or whatever. So that's something to look at because I noticed that Disney was like kind of up while things were just dropping. So that's weird. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to make a play on Disney, draw your support and resistance. That's what I'm going to be doing because I don't have a contract to say right now, but I will be looking out for that. And I have a day trade tomorrow, so I'm going to play that shit smart as hell. And I'll leave if I could go live tomorrow. I'll go through my whole step-by-step process on what I think I should have in the morning. Matter of fact. And that's if the play out. If it don't, I'm not going to take the play. Like I don't care how much I want something to go which way. If it don't work, if I don't think it's going to work out, I'm not going to jump at it because I'm trying to save money basically because I'm tired of losing it because I've been there where it's like you keep losing. Like man, I got to change something up. I got to go to church. I got to go find me a big brother system or something in the stock market or something, you know what I'm saying? But I can't keep doing the same thing I keep doing and losing money. So, right.
So Angel will be having a class tomorrow to teach us, and he's going to teach us the art of being emotionless. He doesn't trade without his cross. I'm reading all the messages, y'all. It's crazy. So speaking of confidence, how you keep your nerves steady? You just gotta find yourself. Um, yeah, find yourself. Meditate. I would meditate. If I don't, yeah, I would meditate. Meditate. Breathing exercises. Like I do what y'all think is weird. Like, well, not y'all, but what the world views as weird. What we gotta stop thinking about because they want us to think it's weird, so we don't do it. Because once we start doing it, we just you develop like your third eye. You turn into a beast, and you like the world. You attract the world to you. Like I'm a money magnet, shit like that. Like so, you gotta you gotta zone out, meditate, and then breathing exercises. That's probably the number one thing. That's the number one thing actually is how you get yourself calm. It's all about breathing. Breathing out your nose properly. That's how you get yourself calm. Breathing exercises is good, bro. That'll help you. Which what indicators I use? I use the moving average and I use the AVWAP, and the rest is just support resistance. I'm basic, and then calm your nerve. If you ever need to calm your nerves, at me and I'll fix you up. Who? Where did? Uh, what do you prefer? 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute candles? I'm not a scalper. Those are scalping. Those are scalping things. So that's another thing. Y'all got to stop. If you're not a scalper, the 1 minute I use is just to see structure. Like I go from 1 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute, 15 minute, 30 minutes, 65 minutes, and so forth, just to see the structure of it. But I'm not using it to trade because 1 minute is for scalpers. You're getting 1 minute of data, 3 minutes of data, 5 minutes my entry, my exits. Some if I'm doing intraday, but really 15 minute I like or 10 minute I like. Um, and but I love 30 minute because I love candlesticks, so I love the 30 minute because it's clean. The hourly I use, well the 65 minute I use, the 195, which was like the 4 hour I would use in the afternoon. Um, and yeah, so you just take advantage of all those candles. Um, you only chase drinks. Well, I'm not chasing old ladies to come to me. You gotta bust a move though, or they won't. No one's coming. Angel only chases Mario. Kind of weird, bro. Yeah, you kind of weird. Are you holding the Tesla Call of Duty safely? Is there anybody in the group that trade beginner friendly stocks? Neo's one. SoFi is one. Um, actually, Loudmine, he could come in here and tell you a few of them. That's his go to right there. You got a few you can share with her?
AMD cheap.
Yeah, AMD, you man, you hit the nail on the head, bro. I'm like AMD under $100.
Oh Jesus, Disney.
Give me that. Like wait, like
Disney.
I'm trying to see how much of money I have on Friday, and
Airlines.
I'll get one share, and however
Yeah.
long it stay under 100,
That's
I'll
fine.
keep buying, and then when
Right.
it's great, if they want to keep
I'm gonna
going,
do tomorrow.
CCL is a good one too. That's when it goes up, it
Yeah,
goes up.
Carnival Cruise Line, and it be
Yeah,
busting them.
Carnival.
That's seasonal.
There's a lot of them. You'll see them in the group.
Baba.
There's Target, there's Walmart, Home Depot, like those. But you just don't
Just
want to
Google
kill
like
something
cheap.
like Tesla.
Yeah, just Google like cheap option.
Yeah.
That's
You
why,
could
like,
definitely.
whatever you holding, you gotta have edges because some of that stuff being and it's seasonal. It being like sector rotation, it's not gonna keep going up forever. Like you're gonna have down seasons, and you need to know what's popping when those things are down, like energy or oil or when school is rolling in, you know what I'm saying, or hurricane season, you know what I'm saying, or um pandemic. You know what I'm saying? It could be in any country. It don't got to be just America. You know what I'm saying? Like we ship medicine out of country. We don't just
Word. So I'm not trading until I don't trade until I mark my charts. That's you shouldn't like if you don't mark your charts, then sometimes I don't. If I'm doing swings, but I'm good, like so I know I could just visually see where we will bounce, and I'm using my 20. My 20 MA on my daily is really all I could really use in the rectangle, and I'm good. But but definitely chart a day before. So you
Mhm.
just because you don't want to chart in the morning, because if you charting in the morning, remember I said you gotta come in the market calm. You chart in the morning, now you might be edgy, like you just you impatient, you ready for the market to open. Just chart, go to sleep. That's what I do. I chart and then I go to sleep. I want this to be the last thing I see before I go to sleep. So I'm
Yeah.
dreaming about charts and shit because that's money.
Right, that's how I am.
So like yeah, so you definitely want to chart first, then trade, because you hop in the trade, then you gotta. It's impossible. It's gonna
Yeah.
be impossible for you to chart while trading. That shit's just risky. That's dangerous right
Charting
there.
is how you get your trade ideals, I feel like.
Yeah, facts. What do you mean by test? I'm gonna show you that real quick because the next 30 minutes I'm gonna chart and then I'm done. Yeah, I'm gonna give you an extra 30 minutes. Um, damn,
Yeah.
Angel be
So
bugging. What helped you best? What helped me best at charting was watching videos on YouTube. Um, yeah, watching videos on YouTube, and
Me too.
blocking out the distraction, the government
Yep.
that here
You
for us. I
gotta,
don't watch
you
no
gotta.
TV.
I be
Like,
saying like you gotta get in the ass crack of this shit. Like you gotta get like, you got
what,
this gotta be like your everything.
yeah,
Otherwise
exactly.
you're gonna be chasing something that's gonna take your mind
Like,
off of
well,
you.
Mario, I'm not knocking you, bro. You do it, you cool. You like, that's how you get away. But I don't watch um, no government distractions. Like, I'm not on Facebook, none of that shit, unless it's business wise. I don't watch TV at all. I don't care about sports really. The only reason why I care about sports because I'm a full time sports bettor too. Like, but I don't bet dumb shit like parlays. Like, I actually put $100 on the team or 200 on the team, one team to win. Like, I bet smart. So that's the only reason why I would watch sports. But I don't. You just got to stay away from the distractions. Time management is the best asset we have. Time is our best asset. So you have to. I say that because you only have 24 hours in a day. You want to get at least 5 hours of sleep, 6 hours of sleep. That's all I need. That's all I look for is five hours is what I really look for. Cause I got the kids. I got to take them to school and all that. I got to eat. Um, I got to chart. I don't want to dedicate my life to charting. You don't want to do that. You want to still have a life, so I got to go outside and smell the air and work out and shit like that. Um, gun range, get your energy off. Like, so you want to do all that, and then you still got to remember like that's a lot that I just named. So you got to
Yeah.
be good at like writing things down. Like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, do that. So now I have like time to study. So I know I got 6, 7 hours straight where I just study, like straight. Unless the kids hit, then like I got 4 hours straight. When as soon as they sleep, I'm on the fucking charts, like on the charts, on charts, on charts. Like I'm smacking that shit. I'm in the bathroom with it. I'm outside smoking,
right.
like, eating, like
Right.
everything chart in my hand. Like everywhere I go, I'm walking with the tapping my screen and all that. You are like, you just
Bro, I
Yeah,
walk
you
I
got
feel
through
you gotta fall in love with it. That's pretty
I
much
walk
it.
through
I
a
appreciate
fucking
you
yeah.
saying that.
I
Being in
walk
the
through a
bathroom
back
with charts is
window,
crazy
bro.
though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'll be in there listening. I'll put the YouTube on, turn my phone to the side, be bending down, looking at it, like, okay, support resist. All right. I don't care. Like, I dedicate myself to that shit.
Nothing
Um,
wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, bro. Especially if you take it
yeah.
serious. I feel that. If you
I'm in the
take it
bathroom
serious,
with it.
that's how
Yeah,
you'll be,
fact.
bro. That's
Yeah.
how you'll be.
I that's a fact. I don't care. Like, um, I don't care. So yeah, time management is very important. Yeah, y'all gotta know where y'all time go. I write down everything. Like I literally write down everything. So y'all know about the Think and Grow Rich, The Stranger's Secret, and all that. He said, "Should I buy spy?" The Stranger's Secret and all that. Like I write down. Like this is what I do every morning when I wake up and before I go to sleep. I write down. I'm so thankful. I'm so happy and grateful now that I've made $100,000 this year. I write that every single day before I go to sleep and when I wake up and shit every single day. I'm writing it and I'm looking at the words because the words turn. So you look at the words, right? You look at the words, and then you keep looking at it. It takes days. It could take months. Keep looking at it. Then it becomes emotional. Once the words become emotional, where you feel it and like, damn, this really gonna happen, like type shit, then it becomes into a physical form. So thoughts, emotions, then you have your physical form. That's what anything. That's how we learned to fly planes. That's how the first car, everything that was made, garbage can, anything that we could look at that was handmade was a thought before it was made. Yeah, I got to remember that it was a thought before it was made. So yeah, you gotta know where your time at. I write down every single thing. Like I'm budgeting, or I gotta do this, do that. I'm very organized, and that's why I'm very calm because I'm organized. I don't gotta rush nothing because I know what I gotta do. And uh yeah, so yeah, the time management. Oh, and then since I'm speaking of writing, when you in trades and y'all lose, everybody should have a journal. If you don't have a journal, then you should be writing in your notes in your iPhone. If you don't have it and you're doing good, you're gonna lose soon. Um, and I'm not wishing it on you. I'm just spitting facts. Like everybody should be journaling, even if you're mad experienced, because that's before the risk. Well, the risk management position sizing is the first thing. That's step one. That's the most important thing. Don't worry about nothing else. Like if you knew first, it's good that we having this session. Look at the psychology aspect of trading first. That's the first thing you do. Then look at proper risk management, position sizing, and then you learn charts. That's the third. Chart should be after all that because you want the risk management, the position sizing to be your anchor. Like that's the most important thing. Um. So yeah, I lost my train of thought. So yeah. So Oh, all right. So whenever I lose a trade, I don't, I don't like get hurt because it's money that I could lose. And if you hold that in when you trade the next time, you're gonna revenge trade, meaning you're gonna start gambling and shit. When I lose, I get on my iPhone and I put exactly what I did wrong. Put exactly what I did wrong. Like I put to like you might have like I might have risked too much or something like that. I'll write down you risked this amount of money when you only should have risked this amount of money. Like I literally talk to myself and then I'll read it before every trading session. I'll read my mistakes that I did weeks before, days before, months before. I read all those mistakes and they all end the sentence with ab because it's like, if somebody yell your name, you're gonna respond. So same you talk to yourself, you're gonna respond. So soon as soon as I hear Av, that's like the internal. That's I locked it in now. Like, so then I read it every morning. Now I know, like, okay, don't do this because I just read this a whole bunch of times, so I know not to do this. And then you also want to write what you did good. So then you're like, oh, okay, why didn't this work out? And why didn't this? You go to your list and okay, it worked out because I did this probably with this, with that, and that. You want to jot everything down. That's something that's very important. Jot everything down. Your losses and your wins. Um, you said, boy said, should I buy a spy? Pick the shit. Charts
I
isn't.
seen that a minute ago. I was dying, bro. I was like, wait till you see this.
Then wait, there's life outside of charts, right? I'm in the bathroom with it. That's a fact. With your blue light glasses on. Should I should I buy this? Wow, you crazy, bro. Yeah, but nah, charting charting isn't my girl neither. That shit is just it's my machine. That's it. That's the and because if it's your girl, then you in love with it. Like you can't have no emotions. It's just a machine. I press the button to make money, and I press the button to collect my money. That's it. And I don't marry no stocks. I'm looking for. I don't like. I love Spy. I do, but when Spy is born and shit like that, I'm not about to be still trading Spy. So you should have a watch list. I have a watch list. I probably got currently now probably like 30. on my watch list right now because I always update it. But I know I know everyone. I know every one of them things on that list. Like, because I'm going through them every single fucking night to see where they at, or because I just be bored. Like, I don't care about nothing else but just making money for my kids. That's why I'm here. Like, I'm a man. We the providers. So I know, like, I don't want my kids to struggle. None of that shit. I've been through that shit, right? So I just want them to have mad money. I want them to have businesses. I know, like, I know the game. Like, just you gotta honestly just be smart. Like, just that's it. Words have power. It has the energy around them. We got to watch what we say about our own selves. That's why it's called spellings. Bruce Lee. Mm. I love Bruce Lee. Understanding oneself is more important. It needed to be done first before trying to understand others. Mm. How do I choose stocks? That's I just look for uptrend stocks. Really it. Plain charts. But I'm not gonna get into that. That's kind of you could use a what's the name of the
Screener.
yeah, you can use a screener. Please chart. Or please explain how to use VWAP when you start charting. Yeah, let's get into it right now. I didn't went on a rant, so now we got 20 minutes. I think I did already in the video already. So what was that? I think I answered everybody's issues. I think I answered everything. If I didn't answer y'all, just cut me off, y'all, because I'm about to get into the chart. Share my screen. All right. So I got APO up here because damn, who was talking about? I forgot who was talking about APO, but it made me pull it up on the screen. All right, so boom, I'm gonna go to. I see everybody fell in love with Apple. We can go to. I haven't looked at AMD at all. I haven't been on AMD in a hot minute. I use fibs, y'all. Fib retracements. I'm sick with them shits, but I use it different. I took it my own way around with it. So this is what I do if y'all want to know. I ain't nobody taught me that. I took it my own way and it worked. I so like if I'm on it, I'll go on the daily and use my fibs to get my levels, and it's to not so I'll chart or whatever, and I got my levels. But if it's like I haven't used this in a while. If it's like actually I used. When was the last time I did it? I think when I'm in the trade, I don't know. I haven't used it in a while, but it's there for you to clarify. Not to clarify, to confirm your levels. Like so if I get in or whatever, and I like to rush through, and once I mark my shits and all that shit, then I'll use the fib real quick. You see what I just did? I put it on the body of this daily candle right here, this one, to get my levels. So now look, off the rip, I know what's support right here. It's gonna be this candle right here. Or resistance will bounce off of that. Look at the fib. The fib is right there too, as well. This right here will be resistance because these candles right here. The fib is right here. So I use that. Yeah, I haven't used it in a minute though. I think it was a part of my trading strategy, but then I started taking more and more stuff out because I just don't like. I don't know. I don't like using all that stuff. It was very confusing to me when I first started using. I used to have the MACD, the RSI, all that shit. So we could do AMD. I don't know what made me go to that. I guess because y'all was talking about it. So when you're charting, how you find your levels, you want to find the most touches. It's like a ball. If it hits the ceiling, it's going to bounce. So I'm looking for the most candles, and we're gonna do it quick because some of y'all already heard it. So I'm looking for the most touches. So right here, I'm gonna move this up to get it like perfect. I want it sitting on the most candles. So right there is my area, and I'm gonna slide over to make sure it's valid, and then you see it's perfect. Look at this one. This red candle smack literally. You can't get no cleaner than that. Uh, and I'm just, you zoom out. You want to check all the way back here. You just need like three confirmations. See, I seen that it was support, and look, I seen that it was resistance. So boom, that's a level. Boom, we lost that level, and we tried to go up right here. And then we got the hammer candle. Sellers was waiting right under the 20 MA. We just lost our AVWAP. Boom, I anchored that to the highs, all-time highs, and we just lost it. We had 96.06 now. We just lost it. So what I'm gonna be looking for, so you can make some money on the move up on AMD. So what I'm gonna be looking for, it just built a new struct. Wait, let me see. It'll bounce at 190 for these two candles. It can still smack this stuff. So we'll leave that support. Resistance. So then I'm doing the same thing with my resistance. With my support level. I'm looking for flat areas where a ball can fall and drop, where the most candles is at. So you see, it was support and it was resistance. It bounced right there. That red candle. I know it's perfect because that one pierced it. That 20 moving average is something wicked on AMD. I know it's a lot of stocks too. Yeah, so that's a level right there, the red one. So that's 94.70. So that's our so AMD is almost at it. So what I'm gonna be looking for AMD, I'm looking for is if we go to the downside. $96.76. If we go to the downside, I'm going to be looking for us to retest the AVWAP possibly. I use it as like a magnet basically. So you see how we just keep coming up, retesting it, retesting it. There was no sellers though, so we ain't go nowhere. The whole market pretty much slide. Look at our moving average, our 50 MA. You see how it's sloping down over the candles. You want to pay attention to that. It's showing you that we went down. Obviously, we got down. So it was up here, and it was, if you could see it sloping, we got down. Now it's pointing like it's kind of going down, but it looks like it might possibly try to turn up. If it do come up to nine, I'm looking for 96.88. That's our AVWAP. Once we pass that, now is that, yeah, so that'll be above this right here because we could boom. This is a ball would reject off of this. See how flush it is right there, them two. A ball levels like this is what I look for. This is how I know, like, okay, I gotta pay attention to this while I'm in this trade because this is flat right here. We could bounce right off of this. So I'm looking for us to, but I don't have to worry about it though because we'll be on top of AVWAP. I wouldn't get calls until we was above that. So I'm looking for that. If it rejects off of that, then I'm looking to go to 94.70 will be our take profit area. If it's above the AVWAP 96.88, then now I'm looking for it to go up to 102.35, but I'm watching this. That's too much actually. I ain't put the resistance. That's too much of a move. I'm looking for it to bounce off of it. I think that one might be it. Boom, boom. Yeah. So I'm looking for it to bounce off the yellow line right here. So for calls, I'll be looking for it to bounce
off of 99.70-ish area. That would be my take profit right there. On top, so we get above 96.88, and I see that AVWAP is holding, but I'm looking at other things as well. But honestly, this type of market we in, I don't. I'm kind of scared of to go long on anything right now. Um, but that's, and I think we are in the selling channel. I look at all that type. I love my selling channels. I'm gonna show y'all what selling channel is if you don't know. The selling channel is what it sounds like. As long as we in the channel, we go down. Yeah, I'll be zooming in and shit. I know I'm all over. See, that's perfect. So as long as we in that right there, that will make it green, we will keep going down. We lost our support. So now what I'm looking for, trend line and support. So now I'm looking like, okay, we should definitely bounce off in 94.70. If we don't, we know sellers is definitely in control because we got trend line and we got the support right there. And then I'll be looking for us to hit the top of our trend line. And we gotta watch out for our resistance. So we hit our resistance, and then we would hit. If we broke through, we would hit the top of our trend line, and then more than likely come back down because look at this. This what a selling channel is. You see, I was respecting the trend lines. It bounce and go down, bounce and go down, bounce and go down, the whole way down. So I'm looking for 94.70 to the downside for AMD, and I'm looking for it to bounce off of. I'm looking for flat areas, y'all. This area right here, flat. The most candles I want. So yeah, that's a level. Cause you check, you make sure, like you see right there, rejected right there. You see it bounced off right there. You just checking to make sure it's clean. So I'll be looking for 94.70 and then 90.30 to the downside. To the upside, I'm looking for, what was it, 99.60 and 102.35, around those areas somewhere. I'm about to get out of here, but let me just say, candles bounce off of candles, y'all. That's how you could tell the structure. If you look at these, it just looks like crazy to y'all, but look, Pete, candles bounce off of candles. That's why you see the structure like this. So, for instance, see this area right here, down point at, right here. This area right here bounced off of this area right here. Because candles bounce off of candles. It don't matter if it's in the past. No, it bounced off of this area right here. Because look, well, we bounced it literally off of it. I don't know if y'all can see it. Let me, right here. See? We bounced literally off it. That's how I look for structures to get out and get in and all that. So, like, if say this is how you can be smart about it. Say you get inputs right here, this big engulfing candle, because that's what you want to get in. And it breaks down your support. I wouldn't have gotten it because it breaks down support. Or if you scalping, all right, bang. Just say you in. Nah, I would have gotten in because one thing to check for AMD is the 20 MA. If you train AMD, put your 20 MA on. Look how long. That's the yellow line. Look how long we kept rejecting it, going under, rejecting it. Like that shit's nasty. So what I would do in this is I'm gonna use the 20 MA as like my shield, and I'll put my stops in place. I'm looking at the structure over here, seeing where we got stopped at previously. The structure over here, I want to be out the way. I want to be out the way. But I'm still gonna keep in mind. So it was like, so you know the structure. I can't show you how it's built, but once you know the structure, you will know when a reversal is coming once it passes a certain area. So I use the 20 as my stop. Say my stops is up here or some shit. I'm in. What I'm looking for is a rejection off this green line. I don't need these other candles here. I would know already because I already told you we bounce off candles, so bounced off of there. So then I already put the line there, and then I know, all right, it bounced here, then it went down flush. I'm looking for it to come up. It indicated to me that it's not coming up. This it's not doing nothing, but sellers in control a little bit, but it's not strong. Hammer candle. Then boom, we tried to go up and sellers flushed it back down. Flushed it back down. Then we went and then look, oh boom, right here. We rejected still. This still stayed our resistance. Structure always structure. We rejected. So that's how you could use it. Look, the whole time this shit kept rejecting. You could have ate this shit. The whole time it could have been rejected. You gotta just know structure. Candles bounce off of candles. Do anybody have any other questions? Yeah, that sound channel is right. Whoever, Amar. Yeah, you know how to do the sound channel, girl. I seen you post one that was clean in the group a couple of days ago or last week. Can we get a live tutorial one day soon on how you plan your Robinhood trade and calculate your risk management? Okay, that's a good idea. Ideally, how far back should you go for the most accurate prediction? How many days back? I don't count a certain amount of days. I go as far back as I just go all the way back. I don't look at it. I just look for my 3-4 touches, and then that's it. Even if it's from 1975, don't matter. Support and resistance always stay support and resistance. Do anybody have any other questions? To unmute yourself. Dan, y'all just leave. Say bye. Shit. Well, bye to y'all. It's like, nah, but everybody have a blessed night.